welcome, my good people, my good people. Good morning. Happy Sunday to you. Sunday fun day. It's your boy Hot Grits JR. You are in the Grits Kitchen, and I am serving up these fantasy grits for you. So, this is the first one. I think I'm going to start doing these more often, man. I'm tired of just giving out straight lines. I want to give out content. I want to be able to make you guys a better DFS player and feel better about your own lines and things of that nature. So with all of that said, man, I'm not about to be here all day hanging out. I'm just going to give you an overview of what I like to do in the mornings when I see the slates, kind of go through my process, give you an idea of who I'm looking at, and you guys can start doing the same thing. But let's get it rocking, man. It's your boy. I'm feeling good. But first thing I like to do, roto grinders. My man Derek Farnsworth, go check him out. I mean, I don't know him personally, but he does great work, man. I mean, he puts this in a nice little condensed overview where you can kind of look at everything, kind of get an idea of right here, boom. Here, usually have your run totals up, you got your Vegas line, and then you got your starting pitchers. So I like to run through this just to kind of get an idea of where the line's at. You see Boston and the Toronto game is set at 10. You got your Minnesota and Kansas City game 10.5. This one's going to probably be the chalky game, the Texas game. But and you got your run totals: Texas, Minnesota, Boston. So give you an idea of some of the teams you might be wanting to target. But like I said, I like to go through the pitching. For some reason, the pitcher breakdown still got the pitchers from yesterday on it. But right here, I like this little graph. I mean, he breaks down basically what the opponent is hitting against, well, what this guy's giving up against the opponent. And I mean, like Texas, both handed bats. Boom. I like to look for that. You know what I mean? Or even if it's just one-offs, make it a nice high one. So look at this. Chicago, Cleveland's in a good spot. LA's in a good spot. Seattle's in a good spot. But like I said, you can kind of look at that, but don't just say, oh, that's it, I'm picking guys from there. You got to do a little more research. This is, like I said, this is just the first thing I do. I also like to slide over the fan graphs because, I look at 2 or 3 different sites for pitching because, numbers could be all over the place. So I just kind of want to get an idea of what's going on. I go to score, probable pitching. Let that thing load up. Head down here to advance. Sort by Sierra. And it should kind of give you an idea, like just up there, see? These guys at the top with high Sierras. Steven Brault, Homer Bailey. So you kind of want to pick against these guys. Adrian Sampson, he's definitely on my list to pick against. Sensatella be on my list to pick against. Ivan Nova. These are the guys that you probably want to target. The Woodruffs, the DeGroms, Lukeshi, maybe a Maeda. I'm not sure yet. That's where you dig in more. See, I'm not a big person that takes like the top gun. You know what I mean? Like I like to spend down on pitching personally. That's just my approach because I get burned too many times. We be playing these guys, paying 10, 11K for them. Then they go out there and throw a dud, and the ball's being juiced this year, man. How many home runs? You just never know. So I tend to stay away from them personally, not unless it's maybe like a short slate and you know that you need those points. But anyway, so I like to go to Plate IQ as well. I'll do a quick like run through each game. So I mean, I'm gonna run through these games for you real quick. What I like. If I like anything, Miami, Philly, probably not. I mean, I'm not a big Philly fan. They have been awful. I mean, they are hit or miss. You never know when they're going to score any runs this year, it seems like. Definitely not rostering any Miami bats. I mean, you maybe could go to them. But, I like to look down here and basically get an idea of what their woes are. Now, this is my guy right here. Yamamoto. He definitely will be in play. I might be using him in all formats because his first 2 starts, he's been lighting it up. And he get a date with Philly, who I said has been just so inconsistent. So really looking forward to that. Let's see. Toronto, Boston, what we got here? Stroman. Man, you could try him if you want. He would be a good pivot in the GPP. Like, a lot of people don't like playing pitchers against Boston. And, I mean, Boston hasn't been world beaters yet. They've been coming on. Don't get me wrong, but they also can have some bad games, man. So, you want to take your chances in the GPP with Stroman. That's a decent shot, but I do like some of the Boston bats. Bats, Benintendi, Bogarts, JD, of course, your typical ones. Porcello, he's just average. I mean, but he's going against Toronto, so it's like one hit or miss. Toronto could score 11 runs, or they could score 0. I mean, like, I don't know. I'll probably stay away from this game personally. Detroit and Cleveland. Please, Zach. I don't like really getting any Detroit bats, but if you do, go for the lefties. Maybe a Christian Stewart. Castellanos, he hits well, but I'll probably stay away from that as well. Maybe Plesac. I might get him in some tournaments or some lineups. Not a big fan. Daniel Norris. He's another one that I might be looking to squeeze in. I don't like this. He's giving up a lot of power to left-handers. And Lindor, Santana, Ramirez, Kipnis, all of them hit well. So that scares me a little bit. So I don't know about that one. But I mean, that's another great GPP play. I can tell you that much. Let's see. Well, other ones I was interested in. San Diego, Pittsburgh. Not really. Probably be skipping this game. Broad, though. I mean, like I said, giving up 379 Woba, a little bit of ISO, right-handers. I mean, take your chances. The Machados, he's been hot. Renfro, maybe. Tatis Jr. I don't think I'll get there to him. It's too much. Lucchesi, though, I like him. I like him today against Pittsburgh. Doesn't give up a lot of power to lefties. Woba's only 300 to righties. Yeah. I mean, Josh Bell's been on fire this year, but the whole Pittsburgh offense hasn't really been that great. So he could be a good option for you. Like I said, man, I ain't going to run through all of these. Just, some of the main ones that you want to look at. The Texas game, like I said, you definitely want to target this game. Your boy Nova is giving up 398 Woba and a 222 ISO to left-handers. What does Texas do well? Left-hand power. You got Chu, you got Mazzaro, even Calhoun and Odor if he's in the lineup. I will get them involved. I'll get both sides of the bats involved here. Everybody's in play. Even on Chicago, Sampson. He's been low-key kind of bad. It ain't really that low-key. But look, right-handers against him, 381 Woba, 247 ISO. It's a little ridiculous. Get some Chicago bats in your lineup. Makata, Abreu, Jimenez. I like him today. I like him a lot today. But let me just check a few. It was two more I wanted to show you guys who I'm really targeting. And Woodruff, he's a good pitcher. So if you want to get him in your lineups, feel free. You know what I mean? But this is what I wanted to show you guys. Milwaukee might be my favorite stack today. Going against Descalafani. He is giving up 416 Woba and 292 ISO to lefties. We are in Miller Park, and we are dealing with Christian Yelich. Christian Yelich should be 100% owned today. I'm going to have him in every lineup, and I'm trying to fit in more bats. Moustakas, Thames, Shaw, Grandal. Give me every lefty possible against this dude. In Miller Park, I will take it. Last one I wanted to show y'all just on the plate IQ real quick was the Dodgers. This is another team I am heavily targeting. You see your boy Sensatella? He has been struggling. Got a 442 Woba and 217 ISO to left-handers. And what does the Dodgers do? They are left-hand heavy. You got Peterson, Verdugo, Bellinger, Muncy, Fady. I want all of them. I want as many lefties as I can get. Those are the two teams that I will be targeting the most. Now I also like to slide over here to Line Star. You know what I mean? Because they give some good daily matchups. You know, I'll just, like I said, man, I'll check 3 or 4 different sites for pitching just to kind of get an overall idea. I'll maybe do some BVP, but I try to stay away from that. Another thing you also definitely want to do is check the weather. If it looks like it's going to be rained out or a weather concern, I usually try to even just stay away from them. But so looking here, I don't see much. Look, the Minnesota Kansas City game look like it may have some concerns, maybe just a late start. So that's cool. But so yeah, man, I'll just go here. You know, kind of look, make sure nothing stands out, nothing crazy. So Norris looks like he could be a decent play. Bailey, don't want to play him, but nothing sticking out. That's clear. Find it. Boom. Look, Yelich, killing them. Only 13 plate appearances, but like I said, BVP it don't really make too much of a difference, but it helps. So I'll look at this and I'll kind of just say, yeah, I like the matchup he's in. So that's where I'm at with that, man. So if I was just to play with it a little bit, let's play with it a little bit. Pitching, like I said, I would consider Woodruff, maybe Plesac, but that's my guy right there. That's probably who I would want. Kind of an 8,700 Yamamoto or Lukesh. I would throw either one of those in. So that would probably be my starting lineup. First base, like I said, just like a little sample. I would Yankees. They interest me, but they are going against Verlander, so they would be more of a GPP play. I wouldn't do them in cash right now. Your Texas, Milwaukee, Dodgers, I would play those in cash, but not sure about the Washington Atlanta game, man. Atlanta's been just crushing, but look, 2,600 things, a lot of interest. Told you, I'm putting Yelich in regardless. He is the first play. All right. Whit Merrifield has a lot of power. Going against Pineda. That would be a decent him, Solar. Forgot about Kansas City, but Kansas City would be a nice little mini stack to put in there. Because your boy Pineda, he ain't really that great against right-handed power. Yeah. I'll go back to the plate IQ for you real quick just to show you. But Kansas City could be a sneaky little pick here. So I would definitely have them on my radar screen too. And just write down the names. Just create a player pool. That's Kansas City. That's Minnesota. But just create a player pool of people that you like. Put them all down. Just see how many times they come up throughout the research. And then start using them. And look, 356, 229 ISO. So give me some right-handers. Whit Merrifield, Dozier, Solar. I would be interested in those. I really would. But so yeah, man, that's really basically it. So just to kind of wrap up. Oh, and another thing I do, I try to listen to a little bit of everybody. The Awesomos, DFS Karma, Roto Grinders. Whoever. Is putting content out there. Even other ones. I try to listen to as many as I want just to get an idea of what they're thinking chalk is and what chalk is. And then sometimes that's how I differentiate myself. All right, well, I'm not going to go with this pitcher. Everybody in the industry is talking about this pitcher. Let me go somewhere else. So if that pitcher blows up, I'll have a better idea of, where I have a better chance of caking that. So that's basically where I'll be at. Another thing I like to do is optimizers. Now, I do not ever use an optimized lineup. What I like to do is go to 2 or 3 different optimizers and then just get an idea of what they're coming up with. And then I'll do the different stacks. So boom, they'll pull up some different ones here. Okay. I'll go back and then just, what it looks like with that stack. Okay, got 138 the highest. And then I'll go back and what it looked like with another stack. Atlanta, they're projected pretty high. 134 is the highest. 138 was with the Boston stack. So right now, I would think Boston may be a little bit better. Again, I got a weird way of doing things. I just like to look at it and then get an idea. Okay, well, I might have better idea. I might be better off stacking Kansas City versus Milwaukee because it fits better. You know what I mean? So I'll look at things like that. I like to get a player pool, get an idea of the teams I want first, and then I'm going to go into just making up a lineup and getting it in there. So that's basically it, man. Please subscribe, like the video. I plan on doing many more of these. We'll figure out what's the best way. If you guys have comments below of how I can better these videos, let me know. Just really trying to take you through my process every day of, where I'm thinking, who I'm attacking. For people on my Discord, we can discuss this more, definitely. And lineups will be in. But, yeah, man, that's it. So, again, it's your boy Hot Grits Jr. You was in the Grits Kitchen. These are the ingredients I'm serving up these fantasy grits with. And I appreciate you, man. Let's have a great day. Let's get these cheese grits in. And let's all eat. I'ma holla.